Hey guys, so today I'm going to be talking about this wonderful children's picture book titled The Quiltmaker's Gift, and it is written by Jeff Brumbo and it is illustrated by Gail Van Markens. And the standard I'm going to be addressing with this book is standard RL 3.2, recounts stories including fables, folk tales, and myths from diverse cultures, determine the central message, lesson, or moral, and explain how it is conveyed through key details in the text. This book teaches a very powerful lesson. It teaches the importance of giving, and to summarize, this book is about this older lady who makes these beautiful quilts. However, she doesn't sell any of her quilts. She only gives them to people in need or people who are poor. And one day she comes across this very powerful, very greedy king, and he demands one of her quilts. He needs it to complete his collection of treasures so that he will finally be happy, or so he thinks. And he tries to get her to give him one of these quilts, and she won't do it. He tries basically torturing her. He puts her in a cave with a bear, and she befriends the bear, and he puts her in the middle of the ocean, and she befriends this little bird. But he puts her through all of these problematic situations in exchange for one of these quilts, and she still won't do it. And so finally he gives up and he asks her what he can do for one of these quilts. He really wants one of these quilts. What can he do? And she tells him that the only way for him to get one of her quilts is for him to give away all his treasures to those who in need. And so he does. He gives away all of his treasures one by one, and for each treasure that he gives away, she creates a new square on his quilt. And finally, once he's given away all his treasures, she has this huge, beautiful quilt that she presents to him. And he's a completely changed person, not because he received the gift of the quilt, but because he received the true gift of giving. It made him a better person. Giving was what made him truly happy. When he had nothing else left to give, that is when he was finally happy. But yeah, this book is a great book to teach the lesson of giving, and it teaches the qualities of a good person. Really, it shows the transition of a person who is very greedy, very selfish, for his transition to a very caring person, and someone who was very thankful for what he had, and very considerate and very generous in giving. The activity that I have going along with this lesson is I print out these little quilt worksheets, and I print out all different kinds of designs, and I was going to have my class they can either design their own design if they want, or they can color the worksheets that I have. And then we're going to cut them out, and before we cut them out, we're going to have them crinkle them up multiple times. And once you crinkle them up, a lot of times they develop this soft, smooth texture. And I was going to hole punch them and string them all together and hang them somewhere in a museum, or in the classroom, or somewhere out where it can be presented, in the lobby in a first grade classroom, because I really want to give this quilt that they make to someone who would really appreciate it and enjoy it, because it shows the kids how important giving is, and it gives them that satisfaction of, hey, I made this and I gave it to someone who really appreciates it. And so yeah, I think that this book teaches a very powerful lesson, and I definitely think that it should be this book should be taught more in our classrooms, because it not only teaches a lesson that's important in school, but it teaches a lesson that's important in life in general. I hope you guys enjoyed my video, and I hope you guys go out and read The Quiltmaker's Gift, because it is a wonderful children's story. Thank you.